Oh, it's another cold, dark start to a video. That's because it's 5 o'clock in the morning and I'm on my way to get a van from Woking, which is 2 hours away, and then I'm going to Isleworth to pick up an XV1100. Yeah, I think it's something like 1999. It is 38,000-ish miles. So the chap's just bought a new motorbike and needs to get rid of this one. It's got an alarm on it which is stopping him from starting it, and I've picked up for a mere £1,500, so that's delicious. The next cheapest equivalent is £2,500, and that's been all mucked around with, and this is all completely original. So we're going to grab that and we might bobber it or we might just sell it. Not sure yet, but wish me luck. Well, you're going to see the next thing in the next bit in about 2 seconds. Ready and stop. So when I just said stop, what I actually meant was, here's the next bit. Now the adventure has started with an engine light, and it is not allowing me to rev over 3,000 revs, which isn't that drastic because that's halfway up the rev range, but it's start of things to come, I suspect. Quite literally a brick shit house. No, that's block actually. Well, there are some bricks. So I've pulled into the workshop along the way. Now this is the project. Now what I want is a nice big bulbous set of wheels on this. Ridiculous handlebars. I'll drop it right the way down. So I think I'll get rid of that back end. And I think it's M20 wheel at the back, to be honest. There might even be M20 at the front, which could be kind of useful because I do want a proper M20, but maybe if I build this into what I want, I'm not going to want an M20 anymore. So maybe I'll sell those to raise some money. I'm going to get some Springer or girder front end on it, and I'll drop that right down. I'm going to build a back end that will just be ridiculous and come right the way back here. And then I've got to work out how I'm going to get fuel to the carburettor, because I really want it to be gravity fed, but I'd quite like to put the fuel tank right down there, so it's just a bar and an engine with a girder forks and just ridiculous handlebars coming out of the way here. Yeah, which means I could literally unbolt that and unbolt that. I mean, they've got a weird setup they've made at the bottom there. So I could get rid of pretty much all of that. Probably A10 back end, I reckon. Yeah, so I need some round metal to make my ridiculous back ends as I do. Work out what I'm going to do with that fuel tank, apart from throw it away, obviously. But what else is going to go there? Yeah. This is going to be a long one, guys, I think. Going to be a long build. Right, so I forgot to film the push-in, to be honest. It was a little bit close. We've hired a van, and I borrowed a ramp and got it in. It just fits. Look, let me show you. Oh, a little bit close, that is. Heavy bugger to push. The alarm's stopping it working. So I mean, the battery, he turned it on and the battery pump and everything kicked in. A bit rotten on the exhaust, which I knew about, so not bad. Guy for a song. He's bought a new bike, and so we're gonna strap her up, but well, actually we're not, because we forgot the straps, so I'm just gonna hope. Does this look familiar? I do this a lot. Well, it did fall over in the van, and yeah, so hope it didn't work very well. Next time we'll use ratchet straps. Hope it didn't hold the bike up. Right, so it's all tucked away in bed. I've had a back around with it. It's got a stupid Meta alarm on it, and the light's not flashing. And actually, where they put the light unit, it's right next to the rear bulb, so it's all melted. So we're going to have some alarm issues with that. So we'll have to basically cut it out, if I can work out which wires to cut. And yeah, that's all for this episode. I'll bring you more on the Dragstar saga as it continues. Bye for now.